Hi, good people. How you doing? How is the going? Welcome to the Clarity Couch, where clarity changes everything. So take a seat and find your clarity. I'm Suwangi, your host, and on today's web episode, I want to welcome you to my birthday wisdom. I turned a year older a few days ago, and they say you should grow older and grow wiser. And in the spirit of growing wiser, in the age I've turned, I'm in my 30s. At my age, I've come to appreciate things better. Like some things that maybe we were being told and we were wondering, who says that? Who does that? How cliche. But now, in my age now, I've come to appreciate those things better. Like they make more sense to me. And I just want to share some of the things that I'm almost convinced within me that that is how things are. It's not necessarily advice or motivational speaking. It's just things that, patterns, life, ups and downs. Like I've gone through so many so far. I've made some conclusions, or rather, it's just like my mother would say something and you wonder, Sister, who you? From which world does she come from? Because you do not relate to what they are saying, They have lived long enough to know exactly what they're saying, but us in our youthness, in our young age, you don't see the reality of those things. But as you grow older, these things become so real that you feel them. You are convinced they almost become part of you. You no longer struggle in life so much because that is how life is. And sharing with you my birthday wisdom, top of the list is trust the process. Oh yes, when we hear trust the process, sometimes you may wonder, why am I trusting the process? Because sometimes you're in such a terrible, a bad situation, you don't even see how you're going to navigate through, how you are going to get away or out of that situation. You're just making funny prayers. Lord, please take me now. I am ready to come with you. Why? Because you have gone through so much. The wilderness is so terrible, is so big. It's not coming to an end. You're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, that you are forced to give up. You are pushed to say some of these things that we say. Maybe I shouldn't have been born. Maybe I should just die. Am I the only one who suffers? Doesn't God love me? Doesn't God exist? Some of these things that we say when we are really in a bad place. I want to tell you, you should trust the process. Yes, it may look so bad right now, like you're never coming out of it, but imagine things will always get better. That situation is not permanent. And if you don't believe me, look at yourself 5-10 years ago. Are you the same person that you were back then? Do you see some situations that were really hard? Like, when we say you are between a rock and a hard place, do you see instances, and not one, maybe several instances where you were in that position, in a rock and a hard place, and look at you now, like you survived that. So even now, whatever you're going through, you will survive it. You will go through it. It's just like a butterfly. A butterfly has different stages of metamorphosis. So a butterfly is very beautiful when you see it, very beautiful creatures to look at, but they don't always start that way. Actually, they don't start that way. They start as an egg, it hatches into a very not nice looking maggot, and then it metamorphosizes, it changes into this beautiful butterfly with different colors, multicolors, pleasing to the eye. So if only you give it time, things will look better again and you will smile again. So trust the process always. The system is not rigged against you. It only looks like that right now because you are in that situation, but imagine better days are coming. So trust the process. Number 2 is appreciating the circle around you, appreciating them, going hard for them, like be there for the people around you. Is it your friends? Is it your colleagues? Is it your family? Is it your church? Is it your neighbors? I don't know what community has stood with you so much that they have almost become like family right now. And it's very important that they don't only show up for you, you also show up for them. So appreciate them, because of course most of the time we feel the impact of the community around us, or the people around us, our friends, our family, our church, our community, our neighbors. Mostly we feel their effect. My community just interrupted me, and I wouldn't ignore them, because I had reached out with something and they've come through. So you see what I'm talking about? Community. Know your community. No, the problem is sometimes you may think some people are your community and they are not. So you just identify your community and appreciate them. Show up for them, because in your time of need, those are the people who will hold you together. They will keep you strong. They will anchor you. Like, it's hard, fine, but it will be easier because you know you have people you can count on. You know there's someone who has you at heart, like they wish the best for you and they can do anything to see you get better. Your community, love them, appreciate them, show up for them as well. All right. Number 3, be accountable. Like, be an accountable adult. Like, guys, we are adults now. Why are we still behaving like we are not? Can you be an accountable person? Can you be a reliable person? I just spoke about community. Is it you expecting everyone else to tweak their schedules for you, but you want to remain a shitty person? Yeah? Because to me, the opposite of being accountable is being shitty. Like, we are adults, for heaven's sake. So the least we can do is be decent human beings. Yeah? Be there for the people who are there for you. Come on, a job, fine. I know some of you say your colleagues are not your friends, they're just colleagues, but be accountable to them. Like, you are there, you're part of a team, you're part of something bigger, something greater than you. So can you just do your part and do it well? If it's in church, in your friendship, in your family, the community we just spoke about, what contribution are you making to that part of your community? Are you one of those people who is stressing people out? Like, when people are discussing or saying things that are not so good, they have you in mind. Like, you are point of discussion. People are setting up meetings for you to discuss you and to know the way forward, because you've been, like, they just don't understand. You're not playing the team. Yeah? We are adults. Let's behave like adults. Yeah? If you want to be respected, if you want to see the value of humanness, by the way, be a good human in return. And this is not an ask. It is a must. Yeah? Because some people are so shitty out here. My goodness, you look at them and wonder, who raised you? Who brought you up? And even not who raised you, because we say beyond a certain age, it's no longer where you come from. It's no longer who raised you. It's your responsibility because you know you're supposed to be a good person, yet you still choose to be. Yeah, so please, what I'm trying to say is be a good human, be a decent human, be accountable. All right. I'm done. I know it sounds like I'm ranting, but maybe I am, because really, the world is so easy when everyone does what they're supposed to do. The reason we have so many chaos is because someone decided to cheat the system somewhere, to think they're, I don't know, but they're not doing whatever they're supposed to do. So be a good human, be a decent human, be accountable. Sawa. Yes, and again, everyone is going through something, so please be kind. Do it with kindness. Extend kindness, extend grace. But bottom line, be a decent human being. All right? It pays off, by the way. That's how you have so much peace. You wonder what you're doing, what is happening in my life. It's because you're being a good human. And I don't know about you, but me, I believe that good deeds attracts good deeds. Like, you're a nice human being and people will treat you nicely. It just works like that. Yeah. Yes, there are small instances of you don't always get what the output is not always as the input, but those are rare, isolated cases. But can you ensure when it comes to your part, you are doing it well? Like, your input is okay. No garbage in, garbage out. Make sure whatever you're giving in is good, and then complain that the output you're getting is bad, but you played your part and you played it well. Sawa. Thank you. The next point, be teachable. In the world we are living in, things have really changed. Things have really changed. We have evolved. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of things you can be exposed to, and we are spoiled for choice. Yeah? And being teachable means you don't think whatever you know is what you know and that is how it will remain. Like, you're now a big person and you should know that you do not know everything. You should accept that there are people who know better than you do. Yeah, there are people who are better than you. There's someone who can teach you something. Like, you can learn from everything and everyone. And being teachable really is, we are not saying you change what you have. We are saying you improve you. Like, whatever information, knowledge you hold right now, does it remain the same? Is there an allowance for you or in you that you can grow whatever it is that you know? Or do you think, are you the people who go with the mentality that whatever I know is sufficient, it has always worked for me and it will always work for me? That means you stay in the comfort zone and you don't appreciate other people or what they're trying to teach you, or other sources of information, because really there's a lot of sources of information now. And being teachable is taking little bits of information, bits of understanding, bits of clarity from every area that you can, every person that you interact with. Like, oh, this person does this, maybe I can borrow this. Yeah, you borrow it and start practicing it. That means day by day you are improving yourself. Why? Because you are a teachable person, and there's nothing as beautiful as that, because again, it makes you appreciate other people, other things. Like, oh wow, so you mean that person can say that thing? Wow, I am impressed. And it does not end there. You take part of what they did or said, or part of what you read and identified with, and incorporated them in your life, in your living. That way, you are endeavoring to become a good human. Number 5 on my birthday wisdom is your mindset is key. Your mindset is everything. Your mindset is the blueprint. Yeah. So whatever, even the good book says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So how how good is your mindset? How open are you? Yeah. How expanded is your mindset? And are you working towards growing it? Yeah. And like I said, we have so much materials, we have so much information available. So really, you cannot fault anyone for having a mindset that is limiting. Like, let's endeavor to expand our thinking. And sometimes we say whatever we consume makes us, builds us, determines who you will be or how you will be. Yeah. So what materials are you exposing yourself to? Are you exposing yourself to things that will actually open you up? Are you exposing yourself to things that will keep your mind limited? Because really, there is no limit to what a person can do and be once they decide and once they put their mind into it. There is no limitation. The only limitation is you. And it is not you, it is your mindset. Because you said, as a man thinketh, so is he. So if your mind is so limited, then you'll never do as much. And that's why we have so many people who are different. Like, you can expose two different people into the same environment and they turn out completely different. Like, you have availed the same advantages, you have availed to them everything in equal measures. There was no favoritism, there was no favorites, there was no bias when you exposed them to whatever environment you exposed them, and they were in the same mental capacity. You put them in a room or wherever, but those two people turn out differently. Why? Because you may find that one person, their mindset is so broad, their turnaround is very fast. They're able to take things and change, adjust very fast, and depending with the current situation. Well, another one is stuck in their mind. Their mentality limits them into becoming the best versions of themselves, because it all starts here. Yeah. If you are limited in your mindset, in your thinking, then it means you won't do as much, that your output will not be as great. So can you work on your mindset? Please work on your mindset. Work to change your mindset. And we said so many people, so many things contribute into who we are or how we turn out to be, and the development of our mindset. But as of now, we've said the resources are impossible. We cannot even exhaust them. So make sure you endeavor to get the right information. You expose yourself to the right knowledge, to the right platforms that grow you and widen your mindset, improve you as a person. So remember, your mindset is key. How you figure out life, how you go about life, it all comes down to your mindset and how you think. Sawa? The other one, you forget to live. Yeah? Do not, because we only have one life, and you should live it in the best way that you can do it. Sometimes living almost becomes mechanical because you're always struggling or working towards the next goal, and that means you never have time to enjoy yourself. Like, you give so much. I know, like for me, I'm a 9 to 5 person. So you're giving yourself to this job so much that you don't even have time for you. Yeah. Why are you taking things so seriously? When do you rest? Because again, rest is important. You cannot always be on work mode. You cannot always be stressed. Take time to relax. Take time to unwind. Like, just sit with yourself. Take audit. Like, pause. There's nothing as important as pausing, like taking a minute to pause. And you're not pausing because everything is okay or you have nothing to do. These are choices that you make. You deliberately make this choice to just be with yourself. Yeah, like pause, take a break from everything. The world will always test you. There are so many ways that we get tested. There will always be something that is troubling you. There will always be something that is giving you a headache, like you're looking at things and you don't know how to maneuver them. But you know what, the secret sometimes is just taking a pause, because if you get caught up in this madness of always on the run, when do you take time to maybe audit what you're doing, like reflect on what it is that you've achieved, celebrate yourself, because again, we hardly ever do that. You finish this thing right now, you are on to the next one the next minute. Like, you're not even taking time with yourself to appreciate yourself for how much you've labored in this one thing that was such a success. Now you're stressing about how to figure out this other one, and I'm not saying don't figure it out. Figure it out, please, by all means. It is still be there waiting for you. What I'm trying to tell you is, have some time to rest, to clear your mind, so that even you have the strength to look at things better and in a clearer way. Yeah, so please, let's not kill ourselves with always being on the move. Take time to rest, take time to enjoy. Don't take things too seriously. Nothing and no one will come out of this world alive. Yeah, so please, can you have fun when you have the chance to? Yeah, say yes to that girls' night out invite. Say yes to that fun thing. Go have fun, unwind, and then you have the energy to look at everything that is waiting for you and that you must do, and that you, if you ask me, that you will do better having rested or having thought through. Sawa? Okay. The other one is walk your journey proudly. No matter how perfect, imperfect that may look. Let me tell you, at our younger ages, we think that, fine, we have dreams, and we think that things will just fall into place like this. And then you get into that journey and realize some things are not as easy as we see them to be. Like, things are actually hard. Like, it does not always have to work out the first time that you said it will work out. Like me, I thought I'll finish school. I was thinking, because you're bright, now everything else will fall into place, because that is what you want to believe in. Hey, go through high school, pass your exams, go to campus, pass your exams, get a very good paying job, get married, get that house, get that car. Like, we've planned it. We've planned it all out. And then and you get derailed, you get disappointed. You start comparing yourself against others, your peers mostly, or right now there's social media, and you start wondering, what did I do wrong? Yeah, there's nothing you did wrong. It's just that your journey and the other person's journey are very, very different. Okay, and at the right time, things will also look up for you. And you remember what we said in the first wisdom point? We said trust the process. So walk your journey faithfully. It may be hard, it may be very good. Walk it. Do what you're supposed to do while on that journey. And trust you me, you'll get to the other side. Yes, you will get to the other side. Our journeys are very unique. Our journeys are very different. And now the mistake that you can make is when you start comparing yourself, the morale, the zeal to fight almost diminishes. Yeah, it's like you're shortchanging yourself. So fine, they are better off. They may seem better off than you, yet you should almost be at the same level. But don't worry, that's their journey. Please walk yours proudly, comfortably. and things will look up for you too, and very soon. Yeah, it's just their journey is different from yours. Okay, so walk your journey and walk it with pride. The other thing I've come to appreciate is to just do me. Yeah, people will have a variety of things that you should do. Fanya hivi, unafanya. It is not good enough. Whatever they said you did not do, you will be accused of not doing it. Like, if you're doing things to please people, you will have a very tough time. You will have a very tough and hard time, my friend. So just do you. So you know your journey. So you know the journey that you're walking. Just, yes, we are not saying don't listen to people. Listen to them. And this is where wisdom comes in, because you should know what to take up from this person and what not to take up. Like, in terms of advice, they could be telling you something very good, but that worked for them. It cannot work for you, because again, we wired very differently. So if you think figuring it out for you looks like this, do it. Do it. Do you. Yeah? Sometimes you are caught up in the cancer of what appeals to others, and it will still not be good enough. Yeah. Kwanza, if you're one of the people who think, what will people think? What people? Okay, what people? Those people, hey, they will talk bad about you when you get married very, very early. They will talk bad about you when you get married very late. They will talk bad about you when you don't get married. Like, there is no satisfying other people because their needs. First of all, they don't understand you. And most of the people who expect you to take up their advice, they don't know you. They don't understand your journey. And they're there dishing out advice for you to take up. Now, if you're gullible enough, if you're naive enough to take it up blindly, hey, that's where the rain will start beating you. So you just do you. Know what to take, know what advice or what points to take from people, but do you. Life will be very easy for you. It will be very peaceful. Yeah? By the way, that's the secret to being peaceful. Because you're not worried about disappointing person A, B, C, and D. You're just doing you. And you're, again, our biggest goal in life is to improve the person that I was yesterday. The person I was yesterday, I want to improve that person. I want to become better than I was yesterday. So, to another person, that may look very different, but they don't understand my journey. I'm the only person who understands my journey. Yeah? So, can you do you, please? Do you unapologetically. Sawa? Yes. The other one is taking care of yourself. This one, better you don't have a choice. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your mental health. You have to take care of your physical health. You have to take care of yourself. Your health. What are you eating? What are you doing when you wake up? Because, guys, have you dealt with a sick person in your family? Have you dealt with it, with that situation for even a minute or a week, a month, for whatever number of times? Have you seen how messy it can get? How draining it can get financially? So, why are you not taking care of yourself? Because we say prevention is better than what? Than cure. Most of us get sick, whatever kind of sickness that is, when we start neglecting ourselves. Yeah, that is where it starts. So suppose you made it an intentional thing to take care of yourself. What do you do when you wake up? What kind of food are you eating? How is your diet? How is your health? Are you taking care of your health? Because, guys, health is wealth. You can have all the things in this world, but as long as you're not healthy, as long as you're sick, you're unable to enjoy these things. So can we please take care of ourselves? You can have it all, but your mental health is a mess. And as much as your mental health is a mess, then it means you're not in the right space, headspace, you're not in your right capacity, in the best capacity to handle the other things. So I'm beseeching you, take care of yourself, however that may look. Whatever that means for you, do it intentionally, selfishly. Yes, because again, it doesn't mean, I know, for those people with families, fine, yes, you have families, but you also need to take care of yourself first for you to be able to take care of your family. If you neglect yourself in pursuit of this family, then you're not doing yourself justice, you're not doing your family justice. You should always come first. And I don't know what it will take for you to actually hear and start practicing that. You come first. Yeah, because once you start neglecting yourself, then depression hits. How many cases of depression do we have right now? These are family people, but they're undergoing depression. So you not only stress yourself, you also stress your family, the community we spoke about, you're stressing them all now. Yeah, they're worried about you. But if only you noticed that I'm going too hard, I need to slow down, I need to pause, I need to take care, I need to look after myself at this point, because you will not always be in a capacity to handle everything that you're supposed to handle, and that is fine. But what do we do as human beings? You want to make sure that you handle everything. You don't have to. Handle whatever you can handle, leave the rest for later. When you are able to do it, you will do it. Yeah, don't push yourself so much, it will only hurt you. Yeah, don't strain yourself, because yes, I understand struggling, fine, and I understand going harder, yes, fine, but why are you straining yourself? Why are you doing these things at the expense of yourself? Can you please take care of yourself, look after yourself, value yourself? Yeah, put yourselves first, and not in a selfish way. If those people that you surround you love you so much, they will understand. Because again, you are communicating, you're not doing this in isolation. You're telling them, by the way, beyond this point, guys, I can only do this. I am begging for your understanding. They will understand you. The other thing is that people do not communicate, so we don't understand what you're fighting, whatever demons you're fighting by yourself. Yeah, if you have trusted us to be your community, why are you not letting us? Why are you not trusting us with your struggles as well? Because I always believe, I'm a hard believer, by the way, of that things handled together will always have better outcomes, as compared to you struggling with it, keeping silent with it, inakuwa hapa bure na peke yako mdogo mdogo. But when you speak out, you never know who in your circle, in your community, has your solution. Yeah, because two are better than one. Again, the good book says your community is your first card to whatever, everything that you want. If you try to figure it by yourself, it will take you time. But if you share it with your community, then someone may know someone who, and then they connect you, and things just work out easy peasy. So please take care of yourself. Speak up when things are not going very well, or when things are hard, and communicate. Be vulnerable. Why is it so hard to let your community know, or to be vulnerable to those people that you say you care about? Why is it so hard, by the way? How are you as a person watching this, are you able to be vulnerable to your people? Can you tell them, me, by the way, guys, I'm going through this and it does not look good, I'm not okay, you know? Are you able to tell your people that? Yeah, please, that's also something that you should learn. Sawa, yeah, you don't have to carry everything by yourself on your shoulders. No, share it out. Let people help you figure it out. Sawa. Okay. And the other one, some days are just meant for you to, they're just meant to get you by. Like, you're not supposed to do anything much, you're just supposed to survive the day. Yeah, you're just supposed to survive the day, and that is fine. I'm not sure how many of you feel like if you cannot tell what I did today, today I did this much, like you just rested, you just slept, you just watched a good movie, a nice series, you just read a book at the comfort of your couch. I don't know how many people feel like they wasted their day. It's not wasting your day. If you're not feeling like it, you're not feeling like it. Do not push yourself. Yeah, sometimes you're just meant to, that day is just meant to go by like that. Relax, let it pass. Tomorrow you will figure out. You will hold the bulls by the horns. You will build the world tomorrow. But for today, if you're not feeling like it, let that day pass. Sleep the whole day if that is what you're feeling like. Yeah, sleep. It is okay. This is your life. Yeah, sawa. The last one, this too shall pass. I think we have emphasized on that a little bit too much, but it will pass. Trust the process. This too shall pass. Like, it doesn't matter what it is that you're going, as long that you're doing, as long as you keep moving, this too shall pass. Nothing is permanent in this world. These too shall pass. Okay, keep moving, keep going forward. Do not be discouraged. Do not stop pursuing your life purpose just because you think it's not working out now. It shall pass. Sawa. And be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. How many people treat themselves the way you treat other people? Like, you see, the kindness, the care that you have when you're dealing with your friends, the community that we talked about. Are you able to accord yourself the same kindness? Or you're just one of those people who are always speaking down on themselves? Sasa ona nimefanya ufala gani? Would you tell your friend that? Yes, I know. For me, when I'm talking with my friends, I will tell them when they're being stupid, okay? Because sometimes being real with someone is also very good. But it's not the kind, it's the kind of where you belittle yourself, you tell yourself things that, you're just beating yourself down. If you cannot say it to your friend, do not say it to yourself too. Okay? But that should be a rule. If you cannot say something to your friend, don't say that thing to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Extend grace to yourself. Extend kindness to yourself. Treat yourself the same way you treat someone else. Yeah? Those are the things that I've come to appreciate more with age, or as I've grown, as I've gone through life, as I've experienced life, the things that have come to make sense. And I've come to see that there is no way out of this apart from this way. Being kind to myself, being taking a break, pausing, being a decent human being. Yeah. So I urge you, we said we have to be teachable, right? If you can, adapt at least one of my birthday wisdom. But the goal, we said, is to get better. We are improving ourselves. We are making ourselves better. And these are all the things that they are not much actually, because really it does not take you much to be a nice person. Does it take much to be a nice person? I don't think it does. But that's all it requires you. And you will end that day a happier person. Yeah? Be a team player and you will feel no one is at your neck telling you or asking you things that you should have done and you didn't do. That means you end your day well, in a peaceful way. So as much as they're very small things. They really count much in your life, in the quality of life that you live. Yeah. And without saying much, I just want to urge us to be good humans and to just take life easy, because life really is not complicated. Yes, I know it is hard, it has its hardships, but if you play your part, if you do your part so well, then it becomes easier for you to exist in such a hard world. Sawa sawa. Okay, that is it from the clarity couch and from the birthday girl, because I feel like now that I shared birthday wisdom, I should be considered a birthday girl. But really, my birthday passed. I celebrated. I had fun. It was nice. It was lovely. I turned a very serious age, the age that should make me go hard on myself very much, or in a more serious way than maybe I have ever before. But well, I'll take life as it comes. Yeah, I will go at my own pace, because again, who am I competing with? I'm only trying to be better than the person I was yesterday. And as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to improve myself, then I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not saying I will not go after my dreams. I'm not saying don't go hard after what you want. All I'm saying is do it with some rationality. Yeah, do it with, let it be at a pace that is very comfortable, at a pace that does not strain you so much, and at a pace that gives you time. Let it be at a good pace. Pace it well. All right. Okay. Oh, my good people, that is it from the clarity couch. I want to leave it at that point, and until next time, stay curious, stay growing, and above all, stay clear. I'll see you in the next couch. Bye-bye.